Ever wonder why turkeys go on sale right before the holidays? Is it because they know what's coming and they're trying to make a quick escape? Or do they have insider information on our wallets that we don't? Ah, the holiday feast, the one time of year where we willingly plunge ourselves into financial ruin for the sake of a meal that leaves us comatose on the couch questioning our life choices. It's a bit like paying to go on a roller coaster ride only to end up feeling sick and dizzy at the end, isn't it? But fear not, fellow feast warriors, for I bring you tidings of great joy and budget-friendly tips. Let's start with the potluck idea. Brilliant, right? Just conveniently forget to assign the turkey to anyone. Or better yet, assign the turkey to your cousin, who always forgets to bring anything. 2 birds, 1 stone. If all else fails, just remember, the best seasoning for any dish is hunger. And if your guests are complaining, maybe they're not hungry enough. Turkey, the centerpiece of the holiday feast. But let's face it, it's a bit overrated. Ever tried to carve one of those things? It's like wrestling with a feathery sumo wrestler. Now, I'm not suggesting we ditch the turkey entirely, but maybe we can swap it out for something a little less traditional. And by traditional, I mean something that doesn't require a second mortgage to afford. Ever heard of tofu turkey? No? Well, buckle up, because it's about to become your new best friend. It's like a turkey, but made out of tofu. You can even carve it, if you're into that sort of thing. Plus, it's a great way to surprise your meat-loving uncle. You know, the one, always boasting about his barbecue skills. If tofu turkey isn't your style, why not consider a big bowl of spaghetti? It's the ultimate comfort food, and you can make it as fancy or as simple as you like. Add some garlic bread on the side, and voila, Italian Thanksgiving. Now, the key to pulling off these turkey substitutes is all about presentation. For tofu turkey, consider a festive garnish, maybe some cranberries or a sprig of rosemary. For the spaghetti, a sprinkle of parmesan can work wonders, but most importantly, remember to keep the conversation flowing and the cheap booze plentiful. And if anyone asks about the turkey, just start a heated debate about whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Works every time. Now, the key to a successful budget holiday feast isn't just the food, it's the atmosphere. Who's going to notice the lack of a turkey when they're busy laughing at Uncle Bob's terrible jokes? Here's the secret sauce, folks. It's all about the art of distraction. You see, our brains can only focus on so many things at once. If you're busy marveling at Cousin Sally's ability to balance a spoon on her nose, you're less likely to notice that the stuffing is actually day-old bread topped with a sprinkle of poultry seasoning. So, what's the game plan? First, think of the quirkiest, most amusing elements your guests bring to the table. Uncle Bob's jokes may be terrible, but they're also terribly funny. Cousin Sally's spoon balancing act, pure gold. Turn these into the main event. Perhaps a holiday-themed trivia game where the questions are all about the weird and wonderful quirks of your guests. Or an impromptu talent show where everyone gets to showcase their unique, skills. And don't forget the power of music. Nothing distracts from a lack of cranberry sauce like a hearty sing-along to all the holiday classics. Plus, it gives everyone a chance to show off their, vocal prowess. And if all else fails, just remember the golden rule. Keep the cheap booze flowing. Nothing says holiday cheer like a tipsy Aunt Susan singing jingle bells at the top of her lungs. So, let's recap. You've got your potluck plan, your turkey substitute, and your master distraction techniques. Who needs a big budget to have a great holiday feast? We've laughed, we've cried, we've planned. You've learned how to swap out that pricey turkey for a more wallet-friendly yet still delicious alternative. Remember, it's not about the bird. It's about the flavor, the love, and the creative storytelling about why you're serving chicken nuggets shaped like dinosaurs this year. We've also discussed the art of distraction. From strategically placing Uncle Bob's weird holiday sweater right in the line of sight to setting up a hilarious game of charades, we've got you covered. Yet let's not forget the true essence of this season. It's not about the food, but the company we keep and the memories we make. And if all else fails, there's always the cheap booze to save the day. So go forth, budget holiday warriors, and remember, if anyone complains about the food, just tell them to bring the turkey next year.